So we are live. Amazing. Samir, this is our last webinar. Everybody who is joining, this is your last chance to see Samir and me together. But I think we will do something in future too. Samir, promise me that you won't be crying today.
No, but all good things come to an end, you know.
Yeah. I mean, this has been a great experience. So for everybody who's joining, hello Aditya, hello Fred. Let us know in the comments if you can hear us properly. If not, we will make it happen so that you will hear us. For everybody who's joining on Facebook, we are talking about how you can scale your social media up to $10,000, not up to, but to $10,000 and more. So we will cover all the strategies and techniques which has been working for us, which has been working for Samir, for PitchGround, and so on. This webinar will be super valuable if you're someone who is just adding a lot of posts on social media, Facebook, Instagram. And yes, you are seeing engagement. Yes, you're seeing like these vanity metrics going up, like likes, comments, and so on. But you don't see the money coming on the other hand, on the other side. So that's why we are here today, and we'll cover this topic in depth. So Samir, how do you feel like, because this is our last webinar, what has been the experience so far?
It has been a good experience. Like, I've loved the team, the work we're doing with the people who are commenting, the feedback they're giving, you know, the support they're giving. They love the content, they love everything. It's been a good experience. And like Tony Stark says, part of the journey is the end.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Hello, Phil. Thanks for joining. Fred, you're amazing. If you can hear us, just let us know in the chat. That'd be really awesome. All right. So before we start, Social Chambers launched. You can check it on the website. We will tell you more about it on the end of the webinar. And of course, as usual, you can ask questions in the comment section on Facebook, in Facebook group, or on our Facebook page, or here on Zoom. If you have any questions whatsoever regarding social media or about monetization, you can ask them. Just describe your specific case you are trying to solve right now, and we'll get into it and we will answer it and we'll brainstorm on this topic. So feel free to ask questions. Samir, without further ado, you prepared some really amazing content today. So why don't you start sharing your screen and we'll dive right into it.
awesome. Let's get this started. All right. So you guys know me. I'm Samir. I'm the founder and CEO at Social Champ. And today we're going to discuss how to scale social media and hit your first $10,000. But you're going to cross more than that. I have faith in my viewers that they're going to crush internet. So let's just go and dig deeper how you can do that. So first thing, who are you? Who am I? You know, so what are you trying to do? There are two kinds of business on the internet. One is product-based business and the other is service-based business. In a product-based business, you got to understand you need to have stuff that you can sell to people, right? It could be your magazine, it could be your product that, you know, like cake, you know, designs, or not designs, but cake, something that's, you know, physical. All right. It could be also a
Something
product that you're
tangible.
running, like a
Yes.
SaaS company, something like a SaaS product, right? Where you could give something to others. On the other hand, there is a service-based company like giving services to create softwares, create services to create logo designs, right? And copywriting. These are service-based, you know, businesses. So you got to understand what you're going to do. Are you going to provide service or are you going to sell stuff, right? Once you decide that, the next step that you got to do is choose methods. So for both of these cases, right, there are some paid methods to grow your business and there are some free methods to do your business. We're going to touch some of them like in details in the next coming points, but to go quickly, you could, social media is there, Facebook groups, forums, email signatures, you know, giveaway contest, you know, co-marketing with other businesses. We're going to touch all those in the points. Paid could be, you know, paid ads, influencer marketing, talking to some people to talk about your product, paying them. So this is something we're going to discuss now.
All right, Samir, you're a social media guy. You are quite knowledgeable on this topic. Why do you think that this problem actually exists, that people have social media accounts and they don't see any money coming out of it? They don't see conversions. What do you think is the biggest cause?
I think there are many reasons to this. Number one reason is that probably they are getting customers because of this, but they're not tracking it, okay? So they don't know what's working for them.
Mm.
You know, sometimes what happens from big companies is that they run a lot of different campaigns and experiments, but they never document what's the result. And sometimes when they shut off something, they see the result as total drop off, you know, and they then realize, you know what, this was working for us. So first is that they don't measure what they're doing. So anything that you cannot measure, you're not doing it right. You need to measure everything,
Yes.
right? So that's the first. The second thing is that probably they're not using social media efficiently. You know, they are just thinking it's a place where you just spray and pray. You know,
Yes.
like they come, log in, spray, and then they pray. You know, maybe it will work,
Mhm.
maybe it'll kick off. So I think these are the two main reasons why people are confused.
Thank you.
Awesome. So moving forward, now you know who you are. You know if you're a paid business, if you have a product, if you have a service, right? You know there are methods that are paid, there are free methods, right? So the next question is, once you know who you are, what you got to do, you really have to build that stuff, right? If you're trying to sell something, make a website, e-commerce website, create your blog. If you want to sell something that others made and you want to be an affiliate, make your affiliate website. Okay, if you want to sell domains, you know, tech stuff like hosting, domain, and all that, make a website. If you want to sell digital course, you know, where you teach people something, have a course, ebook, right? Create that website, create a digital course and put it on Udemy or other websites. If you have websites that advertising space, and if you don't want to do anything, you can just go and join, you know, one of the freelancing sites, start giving services and start earning money. Don't make any stuff, right? You can just join freelancing sites. So first thing is, this is the basic step, that first you got to know who you are, what you have to do, and then find the means to actually boost that for marketing, and then you got to build stuff, right?
I
And
I totally agree, but there's one element you actually haven't said. You didn't say, and this element is that you don't even have to know yourself, but you need to definitely know your audience. Because if you just know yourself, your message won't resonate if you don't know your audience. So make sure you know like what challenges your audience has, what are their goals, what are their desires, and learn how to communicate it in your ads or on your social media in general. So know what you're selling, what you're trying to sell, and know who is your target audience, and then start, of course, engaging with some social media accounts, social media paid advertising methods.
yep, makes sense. Cool. So what you have to do is then now diving into deeper, right? First, content. Okay. Now, again, you have done the research. You know what you're going to sell, right? It's either a product, it's a service. You know what you have to sell. You have figured out the motivations of your customers, what they want, what messages they want. Like Jacob said, you got to know what your audience wants to know, right? What language they like to receive. So you've done research. You have created the website. You've done everything basic. Now, thing is content. Write a lot of content. Rich. It should be long type forms like the flagship articles I told in the previous
Mm-hmm.
webinars. It should be rich media, videos, tutorials, top 10 influencers, top 10, you know, type of um, blogs, guides, white papers, you know, all the case studies. Write a lot of content and share it as much as possible on Quora, Reddit, Hacker News, Medium, Blast Internet. You know, share the stuff that you're writing, right? Be consistent and launch a course, right? This is all about content. Launch a course, give them a badge. You know, if you're selling something, you know, maybe if Social Champ is there, we should have launched a social media academy, right? Like Hootsuite has an academy. Launch an academy. Put 7 tutorial videos, let people finish them. When they finish them, give them a badge, give them a certification that they can be proud of, saying, you know what, I am a certified social champ, social media manager, right? And then you can connect everything to your drip campaign. It could run drip campaign, it could run on ads, it could run on emails. The people who have finished the course, they can keep on retargeting them to buy your product, buy your service. So this is a great idea to launch a course and provide value to your people, give them badge so that it could create a virality.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we are doing at PitchGround. We are growing our community with and through courses. So, for example, the Messenger bot course we created, we ran ads to it, and just we gave everything for free. And then, of course, after you have like this audience of people who you already provided a lot of value completely for free without asking in anything in return, you can they receive way better when you ask them, hey, buy this stuff, which can actually help you in your business even faster than doing it manually, for example.
Yep. Awesome. So
We
the
have a
second
question
step is,
from Dai, and he's asking in share content, Quora, Reddit, and HN. I think he's referring to something in your previous slides. What is HN, please?
oh, HN is Hacker News.
Hacker News.
Hacker News.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, it's HN. So
Mm-hmm.
Reddit, Hacker News. These are the sites where there's a ton of traffic. Whatever you write, you can share over there. People can upvote, comment, and talk about it.
Yes. Pretty cool.
Cool. So second point, launch community. This is very important. If you have a form, if you have a website, you can launch a forum, you can launch a community. It could be anywhere on Facebook, on online. It's tough to manage, but trust me, it really works. It brings value. People find you credible. They trust you if you can talk to them. If the founder talks to you, if the co-founder talks to you, if the lead engineer is talking to you and responding to you, people find it valuable. So launch a community and just keep working on that one. It's really important.
Mm-hmm.
Third, dominate video content. Now, you got to dominate YouTube. You got to dominate Vimeo, and YouTube is is the primary thing you got to dominate. Launch videos, one after another. Write content, cover it up in videos, convert it into videos, launch a video. Write a content, convert it into video. And you know what? When you do a lot of videos, you can just make a series of specific niche. So you did one video on social media, second video on social media, third video on social media. Later on, you can make a series of social media videos and say, social media series. And it could be a niche. It could be any niche you could do. So dominate the video content, because YouTube is kind of, or you don't see the effect immediately on YouTube because it works like organic.
Yes.
Organic search engines. So you'll not see the virality or like Facebook does, because Facebook is not to be organic. Like you post something on Facebook, it gets viral for in a single day, in a single hour, stays viral for 1 week, and then it dies, right? YouTube is not like that. On YouTube, you post a video, maybe 6-7 months later, it's gonna boom up again. So it's searchable, it's organic video. So dominate that world.
Yes, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, and I mean it's still quite unsaturated if you're in the niche markets. But it's not only about producing good video; it's as well about like knowing how to optimize the video, because there's still SEO on YouTube, so you need to understand it as well. We have a question from Alex, who is actually one of our video reviewers of SocialChain. Thanks a lot, Alex, for being here with us. And he's asking if the presentation will be available after this webinar.
Presentation, I will try to present it. Yeah, I'll give you a PDF of it.
Yeah, so just upload it under this live video, and people can download it. Amazing. All right, so awesome. Dominate video content world. Great strategy. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Now, if you have a SaaS business, make loads of short videos. Short video tutorials for your product. Teach them how to use it and integrate that in the product itself. We have to do it. I'm preaching this, but we have done some, but we have to follow this a lot. So you got to make a lot of tutorial videos, like every action, put it in the question mark, people click it, video shows up. And so make a lot of videos if you're a SaaS product. If you have a tool that people can use, dominate that. Again, next point, gamify, run contest. Okay, now you got to gamify your product, run contest quarterly, or if you can do more, just run a contest every 2 months later. So after every 2 months, you run a contest saying, you know what, we're gonna give someone a product of as a gift, a discount or something that people would love to have. and try to make it viral. There are so many softwares that make a product go viral. You could use those gamification tools like viral loops, all those tools, you can use those and you can make your product go viral. But gamify and try to run contests. It could be Instagram contest, it could be a Twitter hashtag contest, it could be any contest you can run on social media where you give your product as free or gift, but it's going to bring a lot of users. People have done some crazy contests in past, like share a picture with your son, and a lot of people are sharing pictures with their beautiful sons and daughters, and it's a whole beautiful community, and people are liking each other. You could do crazy stuff. Send a picture of your dog, everybody will start sending a picture of your dog. So find a way to humanize the gamification contest and just make it viral.
Yeah, I think about like giveaways, contests, viral giveaways. There are two really important things you need to think about. First is that the niche you pick should be like irrationally passionate. That people who are in this niche should really be should really well receive the information about what is happening in the niche. So for example, if you have a blog about Labrador retrievers, I mean, people love these dogs and they are all about these dogs, so it's quite cool. But you can always find an angle how to make it interesting for your specific niche. And then there's a second aspect is that the price needs to be interesting enough for people to take action, right? So if the price will be something really small, just for $5, and you want people to put in their time to make a picture, to send you something, they just won't bother. But if it's something more valuable, like free access to your, I don't know, $500 course, that's something people can actually relate to way more, and you will see way bigger like results in terms of attendance of your contest.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. And sometimes it doesn't have to be directly motivational. For example, let's say if you sell diapers, right? And if you sell diapers, your target audience is mothers, parents, right? But parents love their children, so probably you can run a campaign saying, what, moms could share the pictures of their sons, right? And we're gonna make them the queen of, the queen mother or something like that. Give them a title, right? And that's like, they will love to do it, right? To be a king mom or something, king dad.
Exactly.
So you can try to know the motivations, like Jacob said, understand the audience and see what actually motivates them. And it doesn't have to be directly your product. If you're selling Pamper, like, it doesn't have to do with anything with Pamper, but your moms are the buyers, and moms actually care about their children. So you're trying to promote the children so that mom would love you, in that way.
Yes. We have a question from Kiran. I mean, Kiran should get like a badge for being here with us every day and asking questions. And Kiran is asking, is there any minimum or maximum length for the videos for better reach and engagement?
People, it's a complicated, like, there is no algorithm that actually boosts shorter videos, longer videos. A few months ago, like 6-7 months ago, people started doing short videos for Facebook, trying to make it viral, because people do not consume videos more than 4 or 5 minutes, because whenever they see the length of the video, they're like, damn it, I can't watch it that much. Unless your video is so engaging that it hooks them up and they see the entire 10-minute video and they're like, damn it, where did my 10 minutes go, right? It has to be that addictive, right? Otherwise, people are like, they would just want to see 2-3 minute videos. But what people actually do is, the strategy they use is that they make a whole video 1 hour, right? And they make snippets of those videos, and they launch it saying that, here's a snippet. You want to watch the full video? Click here. And they go to the bigger, 1 hour video. So they test this. They make a 1 hour long video, and they choose fractions, like 4 or 5 1-minute videos out of that big video, and they start sharing that to social media, and people really then go back and convert to the longer video and see that entire video. So that kind of helps.
That's a strategy, again, promoted heavily by Gary Vaynerchuk, who is all about that you should be creating this big macro content first. For him, it's basically like some replays for the speeches he's giving, or keynotes, and it's, let's say, I don't know, 1 hour long video, And what he does is just he exports the audio. Now he creates a podcast. And then his team will create multiple posts out of this huge 1 hour video. One for Instagram in vertical, one for Instagram in square format, then more on YouTube, more on Facebook, and you're basically working very effective with one video content you have on start, and you don't have to separately create all the contents separately. So it's a quite good strategy you can take. So think about the big picture, the big video you can create up front, and then how you can distribute it.
Yep. Cool. So fourth, dominate. I'm using the dominate word a lot.
You do.
It is like you gotta crack it. It's not like
dominate.
Quora. Everybody says Quora, but you really have to dominate. Like, be super active on Quora, right? I was just reviewing my like 1 hour ago, I was just reviewing my Quora strategy, like paid strategy, and I found out that the paid ads that I'm running on Quora, they're giving me signups, which is, if my community guys are working also on Quora, so the work they do is bringing, when I compare it, it's like 60% is what is being done by them organically, and 100% is other traffic that's coming from Quora. So if I get, let's say, 10 customers, 10 signups from Quora paid ads, I'm getting 6 signups from their organic work they're doing, right? And I'm saving a lot of dollars by just being super active on Quora. So you really have to be active on Quora, and the way you do is that you search your niche, right? If you're into social media, put social media, you'll find questions relevant to social media. Just start helping people. People are asking questions like, why cannot I add more friends, right? And then the answer is that maybe you cross 5,000, friend list on Facebook, right? You could probably comment there, this is the answer for it, right? People could ask, what's the best social media tool? So you could say, I use this, and I think I like this one because this is some feature that I like into it. So there are many ways to answer questions on Quora, but you have to find your niche, be active, maybe make a goal every day that I have to answer 5 answers, 5 questions on Quora, maybe 10 questions on Quora. Set that timeline and you will be automatically working on Quora, because what happens is that people will watch this webinar right now, they'll decide, tomorrow I'm going to dominate Quora. They're going to log into Quora, they're going to answer maybe 20 answers. 1 week later, we kind of work on Quora, but we're not motivated. So you have to be consistent, right? The results are there, but you have to be consistent.
So like you can see results with Quora way faster, for example, than with SEO, but still it takes time, right?
Yeah, it takes time, but yeah.
How to make the right hook on Quora? How to ask for a conversion? Like what my common sense says is basically I will find a question and I will give highly relevant answer. And then in the end, I will just provide a single line. Hey, if you want to know more about this topic, I do this. Check my agency.
Yes, this is the right way to do it. You don't sell directly on Quora. You do it in a manner that's trying to help people. So you could also promote your product plus your blog. People ask, what's the social media strategy for 2019, right? And you just finished writing a blog that says article strategies, right? You can pick 3 strategies, write that on Quora and say, there are more strategies that I didn't mention. You can go to the blog and read. You got a link from Quora to your blog now, right? Mm-hmm. If you want to sell something, people are asking, what social media tool should I use, or what restaurant should I eat in, right? You could say, I had food in A restaurant, B restaurant, but I think B is better, but B is more expensive. So I kind of prefer eating food in C because, this is the best dish. So in this manner, actually, you're trying to be generous. You're trying to be authentic by saying that, you have tried all, you like B, but it's expensive. You like C because it's cheaper and it also doesn't taste bad. So you're trying to promote C, but in a very smarter way. You're not saying, hey guys, C restaurant is very good, just buy food from here. You're not doing this. You're giving them reasons that they can actually
Yes.
relate to, and it doesn't look fake, right? If somebody had eaten food in restaurant B, he would say, you know what, this guy is telling the truth. It is expensive, so he would probably try to see it.
Okay, we have a question from Unais, and he's asking, contest coming for Social Champ? No, it's not in plan, but I mean, never say never, right?
Yeah, like we have done contests like I think 1 year or 2 years ago. Like we made content and asked people to share this as much as possible. We hooked it up with, I think, with viral loops. There's Viper.io and viral loops. So we hooked it up with that, and people started sharing it, and we gave, lifetime accounts to first, second, and third people. So probably we could do it again, but not right now. Let's just buy the
sometimes we do contests for products, for LTD products, like in PitchGround. So I think Unais was referring to this. But I mean, never say never. Sometimes we decide like really quickly, and we'll make the contest.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
All right.
All right. So moving.
What else should we dominate?
Oh, here you go. Facebook groups.
Facebook groups, of course.
You gotta dominate. You have to be on every Facebook group related to your niche and your country where you're targeting. Okay, it takes time. It takes time to find relevant groups that are active, that are not just blasting spam. The people are talking, engaging. So you gotta find relevant groups, engage with the people there, ask relevant questions, help people like you help in Quora. But you gotta be in Facebook groups. You gotta know what's happening. And then whenever somebody asks for some question, boom, go there, engage with them, and then you're going to see the effect that you see on Facebook, on Quora.
Yes, like the strategy a lot of consultants and SaaS businesses use with Facebook group is quite interesting, and I think it's very actionable for most of people who are selling service-based businesses or SaaS products. Is basically that you join really relevant Facebook group in your industry, and you will start engaging with people, you will start commenting, you will start creating posts and so on. So your name will be quite known there. And then after, let's say after a month, after you're like engaging every day with everyone there, you will create this, it's called value bomb, a really long, valuable post, almost like an article that you would share into the Facebook group, and people would start commenting on it, and you were sharing some really interesting strategy, really interesting growth hack. And then just people will automatically start adding you to friends. They will start asking questions. Hey, how can I do it? And these people are your potential leads. These people are actually someone who can buy your services. So make sure you will join these groups and create these value posts, and you will see the results. But of course, you need to have your profile optimized, and so people don't see like only cats on your profile.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Most people just don't even optimize their profile,
Yeah.
Like you see them commenting, when you go to their profile, you have no clue where they're working. Are they employed? Are they founders? I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. You got to focus on Facebook group more than you do on your Facebook page. Gone are the days when you focus, what, we need more likes on our Facebook page, because you want to look cool. Those days are kind of, you have to focus more on Facebook group, running your Facebook group, providing value, creating that alpha community that we talked in previous webinars. That you need to have those alpha community that actually become your brand ambassadors and actually talk about your product to other people, and you do nothing but just make them all happy.
Yes.
Emails, make them love it. Whenever they get an email from your brand, they're like, yay, we got an email. We are so excited to read this email, instead of just clicking on your name and deleting that email. Okay, so you gotta make
Samir, really quickly, do you know what I really like about your webinars?
Yep.
No. Like our topic is how to make money with social media, and you put their emails, because you have so many good information, you have so many golden nuggets that you just have to share it, which is amazing.
Yeah, I just have to share it.
All right, so let's talk about
the mistakes
emails.
We did. Yeah, it's just the mistakes we did in the past. We thought emails, who the hell reads emails? Like, forget it. And then 1 year later, we're like, damn it, we just didn't knew the main purpose of email. It's to put your brand name in the subconscious mind of your customer. They need to know that the brand called Social Champ or PitchGround, it exists, right? That is the purpose, okay? Now, I have never seen any email so good other than Stripe. You know, I'm like, we are part of Stripe Atlas. It's a program. And God, whenever they send their weekly digest, I just wait for that, you know. In that
Mm.
weekly digest, it's summary of the topics they have discussed on their forum, you know. Took an interview with YC founder, helping startups. It's a feedback day. If you want your landing page to be reviewed, post your landing page. You know, ask if members are showing off the landing page. Put your email address over there. Community, you know, brand influencer is going to help people. Ask your question, we're going to make them answer. Damn it, those summary of those forums are something that I always go back to that forum. I sign in again, I ask questions, and I get the answer back. I have never seen an email so good as Stripe Atlas. It posts a summary of whatever they have done in a week. And they're really good. You know, some of that could actually hook you up, and I'm going to click on that. And you click on that, you find it so good, and you're like, damn, you know, it just created this brand impression of
Mm.
me that maybe Stripe is just a startup of 5 people. They're creating value, but damn, it's $1 billion company if they're heavily
Yes. Yeah, that's amazing. And there are a lot of other tricks other than, of course, amazing content in your emails you can use to like have more open rates and of course more click-through rates. So one of the email newsletter I'm subscribed to, they have a giveaways in each email they send. So I receive one email each week, and like in the end of the email, there's some sort of giveaway. It can be, I don't know, poster. It can be some free stock photos or something like this, like something not so super valuable, but you want free stuff, right? So
Yeah.
so you will open it. So definitely, like, there are good strategies, and people still read emails. Don't forget about emails in the age of social media.
Yeah.
We have question from Unai, and or Unai, I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name correctly. And he's asking, what's the best option for sending email as beginner? I mean, a person who don't know SMTP and all that email marketing stuff, how to reach out.
So you can use SendGrid. You know, it's you can email 30,000 emails for free in a month. Okay, you don't have to pay anything. So use SendGrid, 30,000 emails. It's gonna, and you got, what you have to do is you upload your email addresses to SendGrid, right, and blast emails to them. If you become more technical, you know, you get more time. What you can do is you can get their API widget where, you know, you could provide emails to SendGrid, and you can create a group on SendGrid which actually feeds on whatever you send emails. So next time you don't have to do manually upload your emails to SendGrid. You can just blast off emails. So one way is just you keep on uploading emails every time to SendGrid, you blast emails and be happy. Other smarter way is you connect an API where you send email to SendGrid and it makes a group and keeps it updated. So I think in your case, you can use the first case right now to see how it goes on. It's a drag and drop email builder. You know, you go to it. It's a drag and drop email builder. You put stuff and you blast it off. I like SendGrid because it's cheaper than MailChimp and others. So, you know, you have many tools to do. Like there's SendGrid, there's MailChimp, there's Mailgun, and yeah,
There are
3-4
so many of
I
them.
used. There's so many. I use this 3-4, you know, so I'm just taking their names.
Yeah, I was using Aweber back then. I was doing affiliate marketing, but in PitchGround we use, I believe, ActiveCampaign, which is amazing as well. More advanced, but really cool.
Cool, great. Awesome.
All right.
One mistake that people do in emails, I just remembered, is that they focus heavily on open rate, right? And which is good, right? But what they do is they become dishonest, you know, like they're like, hey, I'm going to share a secret with you, right? When you open the email, it's not a big secret, you know, it's like normal thing. And what happens is they might see great open rate, like maybe 80-70% open rate, right? But what this does is it damages your brand authenticity in the
Yes.
minds of people. They would be like, you know what, this brand always sends such emails, but nothing is inside. I'm not going to open the email now. I'm going to just delete the email. So you lose your credibility, and it's going to hurt you in the longer term. So you will find people, focusing on, open rate, but you got to really be focused on that. It doesn't, you're not lying, and you're providing very valuable content that actually resonates with the subject you have written.
Yeah, exactly. And there are like gray head techniques that really can hurt you. For example, I mean, let's be honest, we all did it, that we started our cold email with R-E, that it seems like almost that we actually had a conversation before with that person. And it happens, it does the same thing like you described. It removes the authenticity of the whole conversations, because after they will open it, they will immediately see that they've never talked to you before. Yes, your open rate will be amazing, but in the end, like, that's a vanity metric. You need like replies, you need click-through rates, you need like conversions, which you can actually measure in terms of money, maybe in the end. So just be genuine, provide value, and know your audience.
Yep. All right, got it. Now, sixth, shine, baby. You gotta shine. Your social proof, testimonials, case studies, customer reviews, whatever you're selling, right? You gotta make it shiny. People should be like, damn it, I am having a FOMO, I am having a FOMO. I gotta buy this. So find customers who use your product, get their review, testimonials from influencers. They love your product. Case studies, somebody uses your product, they benefit a lot. Write a case study on them, like Mr. Alex loves your product and we saved him 100 manpower hours and we increased his revenue. This is a good case study. This is how it did. If you want to do it, you do it, right? So you can create a lot of FOMO techniques. Like, for example, if there's one real estate customer that you have, and then he's benefiting, you can write an article, what, this real estate agent is, killing it using our product. Now other real estate agents would be like, damn it, our competitor is using this tool, we should be using this tool. Use these techniques of FOMO, write case studies, shine it up with your product, tell them the value you're creating. And then it is very important, you'll see a lot of people, referring your product.
I like the words you're using today: shine, dominate. Comment.
$10,000.
We have a comment. I will need this presentation. Yes, the presentation will be available after this webinar. I will ask Samir to send it or upload it somewhere, and we'll post the link. So it's great that you made such an awesome presentation, Samir. A lot of people are asking for it.
Awesome, good job.
All right.
Last strategy. It's a lot of strategies were free, but now I'm just going to paid strategy, which I showed you previously. This is influencer marketing strategy, first of all, where you pay influencers, they do some stuff for you, and it's done, right? So I would probably not choose paying an influencer. Probably I would choose to provide value to an influencer, and if they love the product, they will genuinely share it out to their audience. Because what you can see is that you might know some influencers in your industry that, they give testimonials to every product similar to you. Okay, you would find their name everywhere, and then you'd be like, wow, this person is like, he just sells anything.
Yes.
Like one day he's promoting this, other day he's promoting this. Like, he just sells anything. So you will not probably find it valuable. Okay, so best strategy is you provide value to influencers, and if you want to pay to influencers, be my guest, pay your influencers. I don't care. Okay, I don't get any commission. Okay, other strategy is ads. Okay, there was a strategy called dollar a day strategy, right? Where people used to burn $1 on Facebook ads. I think now it's gone up because the ads are being competitive. You can do $2, but it's this retargeting strategy where we talked with Udit in a previous webinar where we were talking about creating a lookalike audience away from your custom audience, and then showing them ads and touching and creating touch points like an ad funnel,
Yes.
so that you could retarget the customers. It's in detail in that webinar, so you could probably go watch that webinar. But this is again a paid strategy where if people consume your content, if they see your website, you can again show them an ad that says, you know what, you came to our website, we have something more for you, and they'll be like, wow, these guys are following us, like, okay, let's click and see what more they have, instead of just showing them an ad that says, buy a new product. You can make it more, human in nature, that you have been into a product, buy this. You could also see some e-commerce sites doing this, that, hey, you put 2 products in your cart, but you never buy them. We're offering a 30% discount, let's continue buying your product and go to resume your cart, right? So try to create retargeted ads that are more human centric and people will actually relate to it, than just blasting nuclear bombs and just going, nowhere.
Exactly. And like people who are doing retargeting really on point are again people who are selling courses, because first they are selling something valuable, so they have like a lot of spend they can actually do to acquire one customer. And really good strategy I wanna describe now, which is completely built on retargeting, and it's being used by big guys, Grant Cardone, Bradley, Jordan Belfort. Listen up, guys, because this is something when I discovered it's so valuable. So if you are selling something, let's say $100, $200 plus, make sure that you will start with your customer persona. So you will know exactly who your audience is. This is how every campaign actually should start. And you will write down all their fears and desires and goals, why they should be buying your product, or maybe why they're afraid to buy your product. And then you will start educating them in the lines of these challenges. So for example, if anybody is like afraid to pay $500 for a course, you can create a video talking about why $500 for a course isn't that much, or how much should online course cost, or something like this. And you will create a lot of videos like this, describing each desire and fear of the customers, of your potential customers. And once you will ask for their money, once you will say, hey, buy my course, they already went through your whole retargeting funnel, and they have literally no other like objections why not to buy, because in one video you told them why is it cool to pay so much money for it, why they can trust you, what results can the course bring to them, because you show them testimonials and so on. And this has been like extremely effective for these big guys, and I see that not so many people are sharing it.
Yeah, that's a very good strategy. That's a good strategy.
You basically pre-frame these people on buying your product.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, because I have people ask me questions a lot, like the new users, they're like, does Social Champ store passwords, of Facebook? Do we have passwords of Facebook and Twitter because we are integrating our social profiles, This is the fear that they have, that maybe a social media tool, they have access to password and, all credentials of their social accounts. So it could be a great video we could make, like, don't fear, we don't have any passwords. It's a good strategy.
Yeah, exactly. And you can not only create videos, but you can post an article, you can post a normal post with image. But what it does, it creates multiple touch points. And as you already know, as we discussed with Udit in last webinar, you need at least 7 touch points to ask for money. And these touch points are really great.
Interesting. Great. I think we are, oh, there's one more. I forgot. Oh, I thought that was the last one. Okay. Bear people, this is a good one. Use tools, okay? Don't be afraid. If you're not technical, don't worry. Tools are very easy. They're good to understand customer behavior. I know this is social media again, but I want to share this. Understand social media, understand the customer behavior, okay? So what you have done, you have a website, you have a blog. I'm going to share a tool. It's called Heap Analytics. Heap Analytics, okay? heapanalytics.com. You could go to Heap, and this is a screenshot where I'm trying to find out the people who purchased, who churned, sessions they have, okay? I can actually see everything in a graphical form, okay? Who actually are purchasing from Social Jam, which country they're from. You can actually separate it, and find, people finding from Pakistan, India, US in the past whatever days. You can find their conversion rate, their sign up rate, their purchase rate, which countries you should target, which countries you shouldn't target because people are not buying, but they're signing up. You can see the entire funnel, and then you can choose this data and use this data to actually target more countries on your Facebook ads, okay? So I consider Heap Analytics as my Jarvis, like Iron Man says, Jarvis, show me people living in Silicon Valley, and like it shows up all the people. This isn't like Jarvis. Like I tell the software, you know what? Show me customers who clicked on the button but did not buy. Through boom, it shows up. Then I say, how many of the people found me organically, and how many found me from paid ads? It shows like this screen. This screen is showing me that direct people. These are the people who came directly. These are the people who came from organic search, from unknown, from referrals, from organic social, from paid media, right? So I can know exactly. Then I can more or less down. You know what? I want to go more into the details. Hey, Jarvis, you know what? I like this person from United Kingdom. Show me more details. What has he done on my website? And then it shows each customer, each person, okay? It doesn't have to be signed up. Each person individually, it shows how much time, when he came to the website, like 2 days ago, he signed up or clicked, and he came recently 8 minutes ago. These are 58 events he has performed on my website, okay? And this is all he has done. He's clicked on here, he went there, he didn't click on there, he purchased. So you could do this click. You don't have to put code into your every action. This is the best part about Heap Analytics, okay? You just have to put one code in your header, and everything, it tracks everything. Then you have to just define by clicking on the website. You can find every data of your past and your future, okay? It's not like today I decided, you know what, I need to see how many people click on the blog button on my header. So when I define that event, it's not like from now onwards I'm going to see. It's not like that. I'm going to see all what happened in the past, how many people clicked on the blog, and future, okay? And you can see every person individually. And it's free product. You get, I think, a lot of sessions for free. So if you're starting up, you can use the product. It's not paid, okay? We still use the product for, like a small chunk. But great product. It's like a Jarvis. I'm saying you, like if you do not understand Google Analytics, if you think Google Analytics is very tough to understand, I consider this my Jarvis, man. I just ask anything.
And not only to understand, but also to set up. I remember setting up all the events and everything. I mean, it can be done, but it takes time, and I'm pretty sure that Heap is way more simple. Yeah. Anyway, Samir, thanks a lot for sharing all this. So you said that we should be, like, last tip was that we should be using tool. You mentioned Heap Analytics, but you forgot about one tool which is quite interesting as well. Can you tell us a little bit?
That is one of the most important
tool. Maybe some people already heard of it.
Yeah, don't forget to automate your life. Be focus on other things in life, like engaging with the audience, or maybe having good tea with your wife and having fun with your children. Use Social Jam to audience social media so that everything is watered up. People, it's like a plant that needs watering. Your social media profiles are like plants, okay? They need watering. And by watering, I mean they need post to be posted, okay? If I judge your company, your brand, I would search for you. And if I see you have posted something 2 weeks ago or 1 month ago, I'm be like, these guys are not serious about their business. I think there's some problem with this company. So this Social Jam we are launched on PitchGround, and I let Jacob do the talking.
So you want me to do the pitch? I actually don't like to pitch. I want to talk about the product and let people decide whether it's for them or not. So if you want to automate your social media and spend more time doing the things you like with your family, I'm not doing these strategies, these techniques, sales techniques. Just check this. Just go to pitchground.com/products/social champ. We launched on Tuesday, right? Yeah,
Yes.
we launched on Tuesday, and so many people are actually buying already. And there's one plan which is actually quite interesting, which is the unlimited plan, which is really unlimited. You can get it anywhere else other than PitchGround. It's not even available on socialchamp.io. This is like tailor-made product, tailor-made plan for PitchGround only. I'm pretty sure that you maybe know the story how we made Samir make this plan. But for those of you who
Bullied
don't
me.
know, uh, yeah, we bullied Samir to make this make this plan available. No, I'm kidding. But Samir, tell me how did it all happen? Why did you said yes to this idea?
Man, it was so tough to say yes though, but it was like unlimited was troubling me, like it needs to be unlimited. And I told my developers and founders, just make it unlimited. And they're like, we don't have a number that is unlimited. There has to be a number. I'm like, just do something, okay? But these guys just told me, people would love unlimited. And we said, you know what, let's just do it for PitchGround. We're doing first time on LTD launch. Let's try it out, maybe people will love unlimited, we just did it.
Yeah, and so far you guys do love unlimited. So guys, make sure you will check pitchground.com/products/social champ. Read all these amazing testimonials from all the influencers here, from Ian, from Jehan, or from Guy Kawasaki, who is actually in love with Social Champ. So this is the last webinar we made together, Samir.
Huh.
Ah.
I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, I mean, this is always a little bit difficult to end it like end it fast. It should be ended fast, like a band-aid. You need to do it fast. But now,
Yeah.
Samir, it has been honor to like pick your brain for these 7 days. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it, and we had amazing reactions from other pitch grounders and from people who were watching, because we focused on sharing value, sharing golden nuggets, and that's basically what are you preaching, Samir? You are saying that people should deliver the value first before asking for money. Is that right?
Yes, that is the only thing. Like 70-80% you need to provide value, and 20% you can talk about your brand. So the 20-80 rule, it kind of applies here. Like 80% value, 20% about your brand.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, if there's one takeaway of these 7 webinars we made together, provide value, be authentic, because a lot of brands, a lot of people on social media are not authentic at all, and they are trying to create a separate character, separate avatar who lives only on social media, which makes really difficult to maintain because it's not you. And is there anything else? Be authentic, provide value. Samir, let's do the last one. Let's do the third.
Be authentic, provide value, and be more human. Like it's like a human being. Like try to make a real human being of your profile. The humans get sad, they have challenges, they get happy, they get excited, they cry. You don't have to cry online, but you get what I'm trying to say.
There are
There are a
people who
lot
are
of
crying
emotions.
online.
So there are a lot of emotions in a human being, and you gotta have a mix of those on your social media. It doesn't have to be every time happy. I think there was a movie called, I think a Disney movie where there were emotions, human emotions in a brain. They were happy, sad, and angry. I don't know if you've seen that movie. I forgot the name. So there was a movie, and there was an emotion called sad emotion. And it didn't, and it was very valuable. And at the end of the movie, it realized that every human being needs to have all emotions.
It sounds interesting. We have a question. It was a question from Kiran again, and he's asking if we can say more about Social Champ, what it can do, what it cannot do. So, in a few words, or maybe in more words, Samir, can you tell people who are still watching what actually Social Champ does and why should they use it in their business?
Okay, so let me tell you what Social Champ is. There are a lot of social media scheduling tools out there, okay? The core of this company, why we created this company is to grow businesses, okay? And this is the core, what we are trying to do is grow the businesses, the online businesses, digital businesses, and make it so simple and easy for them to use our tool that they don't have to put a lot of time in learning the tool itself, okay? And we started this by creating a publisher called, which schedules and posts their content. And you can actually integrate your social media profiles, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and you can automate and post stuff on social media. But that's the gist of it, okay? You can actually have bulk upload through a CSV file. You know, you have an Excel sheet, dump all your content, you're very organized, you have everything ready, post it on, you know, put it on CSV Excel sheet, upload it on Social Champ, it will get uploaded. Next, you want RSS feed, you have a good blog, or you like TechCrunch, whatever they share, you want to share. So you can auto post through RSS feeds, right? So there are a lot of options. There's another called the art of repeating a tweet multiple times. It uses the concept of Guy Kawasaki called the art of repeating, where you repeat a tweet multiple times to have more impact and audience reach. You would see like 300+% of audience reach, okay? So don't, trust me, try that. Do one tweet, you will see the effect of it, okay? So we made it, the publisher is there. Now we are working on a second product, which is social inbox, which is engagement, okay? Where there's one place you can interact with people, mention, reply, find their inbox, and it's going to be a very powerful feature, which others have done, but we are trying to do it more better, make it simpler and more effective. So that's why it's taking us a lot of time to make it. We're going to have it in 1 month. So you get that also with PitchGround, you know, PitchGround's package. And then again, our company revolves around this, you know, try to find stuff that people like and then create it for you guys, okay?
Yes.
So that's what Social Champ is right now. Publisher, engager, soon we'll have analyze, options where you can boost a post, put money and schedule that up. So there are a lot of things that we're planning up, right? And it's not a new company, by the way, if you're wondering, you know, it's a new startup. We are like 3 years old. Like the first piece of line of code that we written was late 2016 or 15, I think. And that's the time we wrote the code. And it was never meant to a company. We wanted this product for our own selves. So that's something we then transformed it into a company because people started loving it. So that's how we started doing this product and turning this product into a company. So in a nutshell, we're trying to be better and more easy to use for all the people out there.
Amazing. And you have mobile app as well, do you?
Yeah, we have an iOS app, we have an Android app, Chrome extension, which I forgot to tell people previously. We have a Chrome extension which sits on the browser. You can install. So if you're reading, let's say you're reading a good, you know, you're on this website, which PitchGround, and you like a quotation by Guy Kawasaki, and you can just highlight it, right click, and click on Social Champs in, you know, Chrome extension. You can directly on the website, you will see all your accounts load up. You can schedule a post from the website. You don't have to go to the website.
That's amazing. All right, guys. So I hope that Samir answered your questions about what Social Champ can do. And if you're still on the fence, just make sure you will check pitchground.com/products/Social Champ is this URL, and just read through all, check the video, read about the features, and if you still have any questions, you can ask here in community or check FNQ. Or ask in our official PitchGround Facebook group, where me, other team members, or Samir, or other PitchGrounders will reply to you really fast. So Samir, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. Samir, thanks a lot for being here with us for 7 days. It has been a pleasure, and I'm pretty sure that we will see each other in the future as well.
Thank you so much, Jacob. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. All right, Phil. All right, Samir. A lot of people are saying that this has been cool. So thanks a lot and have a great day.
All right. Awesome. Good day. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.